Welcome back. Let's check in with meteorologist Daniel McFarland tracking our weekend weather forecast. How's it looking?
Looking pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Mid-60s, plenty of sunshine. Really couldn't ask for much more, I don't think, out there.
That's a good dog walk there.
Yeah, definitely. So if anyone's going to be taking out their dogs here over the next couple hours, very easy to get outside. So not really going to be a whole lot of complaints from a lot of those people. Something else that's changed up quite a bit over the last couple hours or so has been those winds. We were seeing a very strong east wind. Now it's more of a light northwest wind. But don't worry, if you like those stronger winds, they will be back too. At least for right now, the bigger thing I want you to focus on is that dry air. The reason why I want you to focus on that is because that is really going to be driving our temperatures for the next couple days. We are going to be getting all the way down into the low 30s, maybe even 20s for tonight, and that dry air is going to bring us right back up to potentially the low 70s for your day tomorrow. At least for this evening, if you're going to be making outdoor plans, I would recommend at least a lighter jacket out there, if not something a little bit heavier if you're going to be out super late, because again, with that dry air, temperature will be dropping very quickly. We'll be down to the 50s before you know it, and if you're out around midnight, lower 40s then with 41. So that's something else to watch out for. Now, there's going to be a few spots that I'm keeping an eye on for the morning tomorrow that are likely to get down below the freezing point. Marana, that's going to be one of those spots. Aver Valley there could be down to 32. Near the east side of town, I think that spot should be the coldest for overnight tonight. A lot of dry air over there at the moment. That's one area I'm looking at to be very cold during the morning, but then maybe even be one of the warmest for tomorrow afternoon with the high potential there of about 72. One more spot I'm keeping an eye on with the low temperature is going to be Wilcox. Potential for you guys to get down into the teens. Outside of that, most of Cochise County is going to be into the 20s, so not really a whole lot of difference there than what you've seen in the past. Green Valley could be down below the freezing point as well. Ajo itself is a little bit better for you with those lows in the upper 30s instead, meaning you're going to be in the 40s, I think, before you know it for this week. Now, the reason why we're seeing this dry air is because that high pressure's kind of moved away, and now we have low pressure and a trough really pushing a lot of drier air from the north into our area here. So what we're going to be having here is mostly just going to be temperatures rising. So we're not going to be expecting any kind of cloud cover or rain from this low. It is very, very weak. I know typically when you see these, that means rain. It means some cloud cover out there. It means more humidity, but it's not strong enough to bring us any of that stuff. So let's talk about those winds, because I know this is going to be in the back of your mind, especially after the last few days that we've had. We are going to be having some stronger winds, I think, for tomorrow morning up towards the north of Tucson. So if you're around Oracle, a spot like Catalina probably could see some stronger winds too. Even around Phoenix by about 10 a.m., that's where the stronger winds are going to be. But if you're around Tucson, maybe around 5 to 15 miles per hour throughout much of the day with a gust around 20. I'm not really going to call tomorrow a windy day, but we could be seeing conditions like that return for your Monday. But regardless of those winds, this week's going to be fantastic. Temperatures are going to be rising. Nights will be chilly, yes, and if you're waiting on a rain chance, it's just not going to be there over the next 7 days. In fact, cloud cover is going to be harder to come by. By Friday, we might have a few passing us by, and then Saturday could be a mostly cloudy day. I am tracking a front that'll be moving through those days, so we'll keep an eye on some rain chances for maybe the next Sunday. But as of right now, we're looking dry throughout that whole period. Warmest day over the next week, I think, should be next Friday, high of 78, low in 40s. So looking pretty good.